Somebody left a comment the other day asking for Mark of the Rose quick draw, so I figured I could go ahead and do my best to build something that would accommodate this request. So here we kind of have just like a quick draw tomato box sort of thing. I figured tomato was the best way to just jam as many plants in there as you want. I guess you could go maybe like botanical lion or something weird, or even amaryllis. That one's probably a little bit out there. I don't know. I think amaryllis needs to be its own separate kind of thing from quick draw. So I went with tomatoes. We got the triple tomato to get the Gale, the Plague, the Sangan. The Plague is nice. It synergizes with RFDD as well, which we can play because we're on the triple marks, and the Dad because we're on all the darks. Wow, that kind of rhymed. Yeah, but there's like some neat cross synergies there. So we just maxed out on the plants, maxed out on the milling. Just want these Mark of the Roses to be live always. Normal quick draw, I typically go 2 Debris, 2 Caius, but of course with the triple mark, we're on triple Caius here. Played the brain control as well. I think 4 brain controls is pretty good. It's like an acceptable ratio. So, yeah, Mark is just crazy. Mark is an absolute nuts card. It can just randomly win you games for no reason whatsoever. And besides that, we just got a bunch of, standard quick draw cards. We got some of the staple defense. We got the spell trap removal. We got the card trooper. We got the Sangan. We got the Raikos to get the milling going, which I think I already mentioned. We got Gore's Trag. So yeah, some quick draw stuff mixed in, trying to make Mark of the Rose as optimal as we can. Let's see how it goes. Our opening hand, of course, Titanial. Of course, Titanial. Why not? Lone Fire coupled with everything I would want to summon with Lone Fire. Classic. I think set Dandy, set Book of Moon's probably fine. If they run it over, I can maybe get this Titanium out of my hand. That would be pretty nice. E-Call. Summoning Stratos is all good. Alright, this is kind of going as planned. Could also have maybe set Tomato, but I think this is better. Now we summon the Titanial. I think we just tribute set. Nah, I don't know if that's the right play. This hand is so freaking screwed up. It'd be a lot better if we didn't draw the Titanial, but we did. Alright, I guess. Now let's tribute set. And pass. I don't know. We don't really have a... We just drew all plant monsters. I feel like this would have been a lot better if I hadn't drawn Titanial. If I hadn't drawn Titanial, we'd kind of be chilling, but I did draw Titanial. Our opponent kind of opened a God hand, too. Alright, I don't know why they did this. Did they not, like, notice that I tribute set? What's going on there? So the question now is, does the opponent have Mirror? I don't know. I don't think we can afford to play around it, really. We can book to protect our... Oh! That makes life easier. Alright. We can just dust shoot the opponent now. We don't have to worry about Ab-Zero coming down, so it's going to be pretty tough for him to out this, provided that I play around it. Alright, if he judgments this, that confirms that the opponent has Gemspark. Or Honest. Gemspark is kind of fine because it's a 2-for-1 for us. Honest, we can book to stop. I think we kind of just want to get the judgment out of the way here, so hopefully he flips it. Because I do not like having that sit there. Especially since we have this Brain Con, we could potentially just win the game. Out of nowhere for no reason. Unfortunately, the opponent didn't use it. So we are going to take the Alias here. Opponent has a second, like... I don't think you could be maining double oppression in the Hero Beat deck with Miracle Fusion. Miracle Fusion is like your best play. Whatever. Spark, Miracle, Oppression, Ocean. Alright. So now it just comes down to, do I think he has Mirror Force set? And, oh, we have Mark. So we could play it safe. Just take the Stratos hit over the Ocean. Could also play it dangerous. Alright, let's summon Mystic Tomato. And then the best way to play around Mirror, I think, is to just take the Ocean. So I'm going to do that. Right? Or... Nah, let's just not play around Mirror. If it's Mirror, we're kind of screwed. I don't know. So we'll hit with the Tomato. Fortunately for me, it is not Mirror. And then we'll hit with this. Alright, that went very, very, very well. That went about as well as it could have gone, so the opponent can have their card back. And here's where they gotta be kicking themselves for flipping that oppression. Because they could just, like, deal with this. Did they shuffle? Where's the... He did not. You didn't shuffle. Return to top of deck, shuffle hand, Vinger. Okay. So I think we probably just grab another Tomato, right? Oh, wait. Why did the... Whoops. Why did I send that? That is not right. Do I have another Tomato? I have another Tomato. So let's just get as many Tomato negates as we can. And just say, like, well, did you top deck Mirror Force, opponent? Does this deck play Torrential? Should I play around Torrential? Maybe I should. Give me back the Stratos, my guy. It's my Stratos. Okay. I can play around Torrential. Yeah, let's do this. Let's switch the Titanial to defense mode, and then if either of these connect, we can just Caius for lethal in main 2. Okay, so the opponent did top deck the Mirror Force. And, should I set the Tomato? Should I summon the Tomato? I think we know it's not Torrential, though, from earlier. So I can just, like... Let's actually set the Tomato. I think it's fine to just set it. What's their hand? Like, Gemspark. Okay, they can go search for Alias, but that's not helping them. The unfortunate thing is that we are out of tomatoes, but it just doesn't matter, because we're going to get some really crazy good trade here. Whereas, like, he can Gemspark, and then he's using 2 cards, and I just negate it. And that's a top deck as well. So he's not out of oppression range yet. Should we just battle phase attack and get in for 1k? Yeah, let's just go battle phase attack. Alright, we're going to negate that. Then we'll attack. The fact that he gem sparked there basically confirms no deep prison. And now we go for Caius. Target himself. Skill drain. You don't have 1,000 life points to pay for skill drain. Also had Book of Moon anyway. Alright, so he's like maining all the floodgates that should be in his side, and it definitely cost him that game. Anyway, how do we... I think this is all we need game 2, right? So you can come out... The books are like okay. Let's just take out the cards that lose to the main deck floodgates, actually. Let's put in the third book to help with the skill drain. And then... What do we want to cut? Just cards that lose to like Oppression and or Skill Drain. Debris loses to both. Plus he might bring in DD Crow or something. And it's the only card in our deck that loses to DD Crow. I guess Plague does too. We could take out Plague. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 2 more cards. Who do we have a volunteer here? Who's the 2 more cards? Titanial, just because I know I'll draw it. Trag loses to Skill Drain real bad. But it's also good against Oppression. And it can take their level 4s by pitching only Tomato. I should really have played a lore in this deck, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Did I just completely forget? Well, you know what, just like, go back, watch the deck builder part, and take out, like, 1 book for 1 lore, so I don't know, that sounds right. Maybe just a little less Raikou going second, I guess, is fine. We'll do this. This looks okay. Cyber Dragon's good going second. At the least we can force out the Oppression to turn off all the Miracle Fusions for the rest of the game, like last game. That was pretty good. I think I'll set the Raikou and set the Judgment. I don't want to set Tomato, because if we start floating Recruiters, it just means the Cyber Dragon's going to be dead all freaking game. Alright, so the opponent does have the E-Call. They just search Alias. Wonder, shouldn't you just get Stratos? Well, I'm going after the... That's a tough one, actually. I'll go after the Alias. Mill 1, Mill 2, Mill 3. Oh, there goes my Crow. That would have been so good to draw. Ah, why are you always here? Okay, we're setting you. I'm confused why they E-called for Alias. Did they not? Because they haven't summoned Stratos yet. Alright, this must be the Stratos, right? So we could go, like, float into Gale. And then have the Stratos... Nah, screw that. Let's float into something else. Actually, maybe Gale is the right play. Maybe Sangan is the right play. I don't even know. I guess we can just go the Gale. Try and force the back row, maybe. Oh, that would be great if I hadn't drawn my Titanium. So we'll have it. We'll go try to hit over. Alright, that worked. Neat. Is there a back row? Going to be? Okay, he is going to use it. Alright, that means no more Miracle Fusion for the rest of the game. I could also just stop it. Should I stop it, though? Nah, I don't think I'm gonna. I think I'm just gonna let him sit under Oppression all game again. It worked pretty well last time. I'm gonna Judgment the summon of Alias, though. Alright. We're drawing more tomatoes, because why not? Let's go Battle Phase Attack. Set another tomato. And we're chilling. Opponent's got an ocean, that's fine. Take 200. So from here, we can just use one of our marks. Get rid of that. Grab the ocean. We could just flip this and go battle phase. I'm okay with mirror or torrential. He's taking it all. I'm gonna tribute. So we tribute summon the Cyber Dragon and tribute both for Titanial. Okay, let's summon the Titanial. Again. Opponent's got an E-Call. So Alias Spark would out this kind of annoyingly. Okay, that doesn't work though. Right? Yeah, no, it happens on attack deck. Opponent doesn't understand how their cards work. Okay, we draw a Dust Tornado. That's pretty good. I'll summon the Tomato first, I guess. And then we'll go for the Yoink. And then we're going to negate that again. Alright, fortunately it was not skill drain. That worked out well for us. I think... Oh, okay. They're just scooping. I was actually just going to not attack and set this. Okay, we'd have drawn Storm. That would have been pretty good. Anyway, that was good. The marks were quite good, I think. Just kind of an insane card, honestly. It sucks that there's not just like an objectively crazy deck that can utilize mark. It's just a little bit too wonky in terms of fitting it in to tier 1 decks, but there's a lot of cool stuff you can do with it. It's definitely one of the crazy sort of cards that are out there in the format. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, become a channel member, use my TCG Player affiliate link if you are shopping, and I will see you next time. Peace out, everybody.